harmony and joy.
No, war is war. I've never seen a peaceful war. Have you?
No. I'm just saying, if we were to theorize on how to create peace, how would we do that?
I think that's what Israel's doing right now, right? To try to get rid of the terrorists, get back the hostages. It's because they want peace. And I think that's all they ever wanted was just peace.
Yeah, returning the hostages would be a good step forward towards creating goodwill for possible peace. It's a great idea. That's a theory.
I didn't even come up with that by myself either.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasting all their time. Dr. Sasha, is there something you'd like to say, Dr. Sasha?
Hostages back?
Pardon? Can you please reframe that? Reframe that question.
Do you really think that what Israel is doing nowadays will really bring the hostages back?
I think they're doing two things. I think they're trying to remain, to have security in Israel, while trying to accomplish getting back the hostages. So I think they're trying to secure its borders, secure its country, protect its civilians. Remember, it's not just Jews that live inside Israel. There's Muslims, Christians, Druze. There's a bunch of different faiths and religions and creeds and walks of all life in Israel. They're protecting them. They're not saying, hey, we're only protecting the Jews. The Muslims.
What's the actual number? Do you know? Is it like 1.2 million? How many non-Jews live in Israel?
20% of 10 million, about 2 million.
No, it's actually 28%.
No,
72% is of Jews, and I would maybe.
So millions of people.
I'm ChatGPT this. Yeah. I looked at this a few months ago.
Well, Mastery. So, what do you think? That Israel should tell the Muslims and Christians to stay on one side and then let the missiles hit them, or do you think Israel's doing a great job of protecting its civilians while trying to get back the hostages that are in Gaza? Do you think that that's okay that Gaza's holding hostages and leading them to starvation, mistreating them? Never mind the raping, the burning people alive, the way that the atrocities that you can't even, Steven Spielberg doesn't even make movies that are that bad.
Well, baby, I'm sorry, but it seems as that there is mixing here. I don't know if you agree with me or not.
Are you denying that people got murdered the way that they did on October 7th and that this is a retaliatory action from Israel? Put it like this. Let me ask you then, because I think you're going to have a problem answering it. So, in your home, there's no power in the city, and you have a beautiful family, and they come first, like you said, preserve life. Life is number one. And there's a group of thugs, and fortunately for you, you have firearms in your home to protect your family. There's no power. There's nobody you can call for help. And people are starting to, you can see with your flashlight, or you can see their flashlights in the distance coming closer to your house. And they start, shooting or throwing fire bombs. And they get a hold of, God forbid this never ever happens. I hope, with all of God's help, you always live a peaceful life. But this never ever happens. This is just a hypothetical. But they get closer to your house and they end up hitting a family member of yours, that somebody you love. And
it's like, I think everything is like a prank show. The more serious you try to make.
Remember, now you need to preserve life
the
at all costs.
conversation, the more of
and then now you're shooting back at them, because if you don't shoot, because you have a bunch of firearms, right, that now are going to be used as weapons, right? Because firearms are firearms, but weapons are used for violence, right? So you're going to be using these now firearms, turn them into weapons to protect your family. Are you the bad guy now because you've killed a couple of the people that were trying to kill your family?
As I responded to your... Sorry? I always like to correct myself when I'm wrong. I don't know where I got that from, because it used to stick in my head. It was 80%,